Hello my darlings, hope you're doing well. Blushlily here. In this wax reading we're going to be taking a look at anything and everything you need to know about the person that you're meant to be with. This is going to be a wax reading and I'm going to do your signification using tarot, so you can make sure that this is the right reading for you. Don't think about anybody, only think about yourselves. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is coming through at this particular moment. You might be somebody who's very good at doing something with their hands. Yeah, whether it's knitting, painting, cooking, assembling certain things. But it's something about the power of your hands and being able to do things really well. Yeah, it could be drawing, it could be tarot cards, it could be making your own jewelry. With the Queen of Wands in this particular deck, this is interesting. I'm not getting the open and in-your-face kind of sexuality and sensuality. It's there, but it's kind of different. I want to say it's quite classy as well. You know how to celebrate other people. You know, you can give other people compliments. You're not threatened by other people. It's quite interesting. Although it is important for you to get compliments back, it is also important for you to get some sort of feedback from people. And this is interesting because you guys do want a family, but you're also afraid of the family. We're afraid that you might never have the family that you want. It's this energy, you know, where you've seen things go sour, you've seen things go wrong. And at this moment, you're just kind of wondering, you know, is what I truly wanted, does it even exist? Because you might have not grown up in a very nice family. And there's a part of you that really wants something else, that really wants something different. For some of you, you might be at that age where you're thinking, you know, it's too late. All the good ones are taken. And once left, I'm not interested. Interesting. At this particular moment, they're telling me that I asked you not to think about anybody, but they're telling me that, you know, your thoughts are maybe with two people. You keep on thinking about two particular people. One might be younger than you are, and it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's this energy, you know, where with one of them, there's either no contact or that connection is no longer like present, strongly present, but you still might have feelings for them. The other one might also be younger than you are, or it's just this energy of people, like these people maybe being immature, like they're okay for dating, but maybe they're not okay for creating a family. And you're somebody who's very hardworking. You're very good at what it is that you do. But maybe your main focus in life is not necessarily career. Maybe you would rather, you know, have a family and live somewhere and kind of work for fun, work for the soul, so to speak, rather than, you know, to make money. You prefer to take things slow. I wouldn't say that you are somebody who opens up really fast, but I'm still seeing that in this particular moment, guys, there's this energy of maybe loneliness, of broken heart, something that hasn't healed, and you're protecting yourself. You really are protecting yourself. And you're telling me that even if you are with somebody at this particular moment, you're not necessarily seeing this person as somebody that you would want to create a family. Like, you don't know, you know, there's something good about them, but there's also something that's lacking at this particular moment. You might have a child already. Or this could be talking about the inner child. And you might be thinking about walking away, or if you have walked away or the person walked away, you're regretting it, but at the same time you're realizing it was the right decision. So it's kind of like mixed feelings over here. Very mixed feelings. Also, a lot of your self-esteem depends on whether you're desired or not. There's something about the looks and there's something about the sensual energy that you need confirmation. You need the confirmation from your partner, you know, that you're desirable, that you're sexy, that you are chosen. Okay, if that sounds like you, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the person that you're meant to be with. And again, guys, I'm going to ask you to think of nothing and to think of, like, as much as possible, just take a couple of deep breaths in, because I really want to channel the right person for you. And maybe right now you really want somebody to be that person. Maybe somebody you know, but maybe somebody who isn't necessarily right for you. So let's go ahead and take a look. What comes through? Yeah, it kind of feels like, you know, there's this energy of drifting apart. It's like the more I tell you not to think about the pink elephant, the more you think about this pink elephant. But there's this energy of having drifted apart with somebody, and maybe you not necessarily being able to see, not willing to see. You know, they're showing me that the person that you're meant to be with, they're finding it hard to communicate with people that are not putting in the effort. Because the person that you're meant to be with, they make family and they make you a priority. There's something about 101. Your person is saying that, you know, you don't have to explain simple things to me. How to treat you, how to be a good partner, what it is that I need to do when it comes to family. You know, the person, honestly, the person that you're meant to be with right now, guys, they're kind of fed up of people at this particular moment. I think we caught them on a day when they're just fed up of people. They're like, I'm just so tired of explaining the simple things. You know, that when you're in a relationship, it's a partnership. When you're in a relationship, you have to be faithful. So the person that you're meant to be with, you know, you don't have to explain the simple things to them. They know those things. They understand. This particular person is an animal lover. It's coming through as somebody who is very loyal, incredibly loyal. They're also, I want to say, quite touchy-feely. They love hugging over here. They love holding hands. They can be quite moody sometimes, but you know, they control. They control their emotions quite well. There's something about like twos coming through is an important number. But it's like, I don't know, do you see, it's honestly like this energy of like two cats or two teddy bears, and they're sitting together and they're looking out on the street through the window. But it's something about togetherness over here. It's something about similar. They're telling me that your person that you're meant to be with, you will have a lot of similarities with them. You know, this could be the eye color, this could be preferences in food, this could be the way that, you know, like there are people who like living in a house. There are people who like living in suburban areas. There are people who like living in the city. Like whatever it is that you guys want, the person that you're meant to be with, they will want the same thing. So there isn't going to be a huge difference. This person that you're meant to be with, guys, they're quite popular. Like they're very liked by other people, but they don't let a lot of people come close to them. And they might have a lot of either followers or a lot of people that they know, because they're showing me this particular person maybe in a group of some sort or in a crowd or being viewed by a lot of people. But I don't see the actual connection to them. Do you see what I mean? So this could be followers, this could be a lot of colleagues, a lot of people that maybe listen to this particular person or know about them. The person that you're meant to be with, they're quite reserved. But, I'm seeing somebody who is very good looking. And they're kind of giving me the outline of a rabbit. So when we're talking about the physical attraction, when we're talking about the energy, the sensual energy, it's very good. It's very good. This indication of compatibility. If you want to have children, you will have 2 kids. 1 girl and 1 boy. The girl might be older. That's in addition if you have like kids now. In addition to the kids that you have now, if you want, you can have 2 more. This person is saying, I'm close, but I'm not close. Okay, what an enigma. What does that mean? They're saying, I'm close with you in spirit. And they're saying, yeah, I know that it's not enough. But it's almost like, for whatever reason, they're showing me two different continents, not even countries. Okay. Is it because you're traveling there right now, or you live there, or what? This person is laughing and saying, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Might be somebody who travels. Might be somebody who's looking for a particular place right now. But it's interesting because your person, they're, I don't know, you're going to love it, but sometimes they can be quite cocky, but they know when to stop, you know? They have a very strong personality, and I think that's part of their job. They have a strong personality, but they're also quite confident, you know? So sometimes it's like cocky / confident. It's like somewhere on the borderline, but it's not toxic cockiness, and it's definitely based on something, because it feels like your particular person, they've achieved quite a few things, you know? And they're somebody who's independent, so you won't have to mother or father them, you know? They know what the hell they're doing. But different continent, at least for now. Okay. Almost burned myself. Very, guys, honestly, very touchy-feely. I don't know how you're going to feel about it. I mean, they can kind of turn it down if you want them to, but they really enjoy like the touch, the kiss, the smell. For them, it's quite important. They like doing things together. Even though they're very independent, they like doing things together. And that's why I said it's very important that it looks like the two of you have a lot of things in common. You have a lot of things that you like. When it comes to movies, when it comes to, you know, certain books, the music. And it's almost like, you know, the puzzle is coming together. Through love, through interest, through acceptance. Okay, good stuff. Okay, any hints as to when you guys might meet? Show me, come on. Show me. Okay, they're giving me the energy of a sunny day. Number 7 is coming through as important. So for some of you, July. This is a general reading, guys. It's difficult. Bear with me. For some of you, I'm literally hearing when you stop crying over that idiot of an ex. Your person's words, not mine. Like when you create space. When you start believing that this person exists. But number 7 is coming through. So for some of you, it's coming through as July. Show me more. They just keep on showing me, guys, like kinky stuff, honestly. They keep on showing me how good you are going to be together. How it's, okay, I'm going to try to say this in a nice, respectful way, but they're showing me different positions. And it's like whichever position that you're in, it fits perfectly. Everything fits nicely, that you're that compatible that even the size and the shape and everything, it was almost like it was made for you. Like you wouldn't want it any smaller or bigger or anything, And they keep on telling me like the love grows. But with this person, they're telling me like there's an understanding that the effort needs to be put into every relationship, and effort needs to be put in. And I'm seeing that you're changing together over the years. So it's not that one person excels and the other one stays in like where they were. No, both of you, you're going through difficulties together. Tell me what you do maybe for a job. Any hints? What you do for a job? Any hints that you do for a job? I keep hearing flip. So I don't know. This person might be reselling certain things. Like fixing houses and reselling them, fixing cars and reselling them. If we're talking about a man, if we're talking about a woman, it has something to do with restoration, with beautifying things. And also for some of you, there's something about working in like research and development. Maybe something that has to do with medicine or foods or cosmetics, it's like improving the formula. So it's basically man or woman, doesn't matter, taking something that maybe needs fixing up, needs restoration, needs improvement of some sort. And it could even be, like crisis management or whatever. It's a very large area. But it has something to do with, seeing the potential in something. And taking something that, some people would just kind of discard and fixing it up, making it better, making it like shiny. Shiny and beautiful and improved. And giving something a second life. So it's interesting because they're saying like, your person, they're not going to give up at the first sign of trouble. Okay, I want to turn this around. Let's see what's happening here. There's anything important I need to see here? Difficult. This person is saying it's difficult. Okay, guys, I might say something weird, but there's something about ears. So it's either this person might have an issue with their ears, not like not being able to hear or not like this, but it's something about, maybe having infections in their ears or having, like MMA fighters, they have those Those MMA ears, I don't know. I don't know how to call them. Cauliflower ears, isn't it? But there's something about ears that's coming through as a hint for you. I mean, you know, when you're when you're going to be annoying them, they might pretend that they don't hear well, but they know what you're saying. They can hear you well. Okay. They're not giving me too much information about the body because, again, they're saying, you know, it depends on you. But it fits perfectly to your body. I don't know. It's something like about your type. This person being your type. But there's nothing in excess. Yeah, so they're not too short, they're not too tall, they're not too slim, they're not too anything. They're not too big. Okay, anything else that you need to know about the person that you're meant to be with? I'm trying to get the light right. There's something about sleeping soundly, this person feeling like a safe place. They're showing me you singing, dancing, really opening up. Like you can be goofy and you can be vulnerable with this particular person. They're a safe place, you know? And I'm hearing for some of you, they're saying you're such a weirdo, but I love you. So you guys can be as weird as you need to be with this person. There's no judgment. So let me take a look. There's also something about, okay, the fish came through. The fish is a good thing when they were talking about abundance. So it looks like this person has money, has abundance, has something stable. A lot of confidence that's coming through. They're showing me something about this person caring for you when you're ill. And for my lovely ladies, you know, when you get pregnant and you get all of those things that come with pregnancy that make it a little bit difficult for you, they're saying that this person is by your side. This person is by your side, but they financially very stable. Financially very stable. Do you know, like they keep showing me wood? Like something about liking furniture and things made out of wood, like having a wooden finish. Maybe in their car, having loads of things that have wood. Okay. Laughing, saying, yeah, closer to nature. You know, wooden tables and things like this. Wood and granite. Okay, fair enough. They keep on saying don't lose hope. Like this is the important thing. Don't lose hope. With this particular person, you're going to have a lot of intimacy. Physical intimacy, emotional intimacy. And like I said, you know, over time, you grow together, you develop together. But this person can be quite stubborn sometimes, guys. So can you, you know? So you will have to learn to compromise. You will have to learn to compromise. Sometimes this person gets a little jealous. Protective, sometimes a little jealous. Could have been born in a year of a monkey. There's something about a monkey that's coming through. Or maybe you were born in the year of the monkey. Big animal lovers. So if you guys like animals, there's literally something about having loads of furry babies. Maybe a couple, depending. But they keep on showing me like puzzle piece after puzzle piece after puzzle piece, and everything fits together. So when you come together with this particular person, it kind of feels like, you each bring whatever needs to be brought to this particular relationship. And you have the resources that he or she needs. They have the resources that you need. And you're putting it together. You're putting it together in like a picture, creating the life of your dreams. All right, my darlings, this is where I'm going to end your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you're up for a personal tarot reading. All you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. And of course, to check my Patreon page out as well. Wishing you all the best, my darlings. Take care now.